At this time, I would like to introduce our undergraduate Stuart Commencement speaker, George Batah. George is from Damascus, Syria, and he came to study at IIT Stuart in 2013. While pursuing his undergraduate degree in business administration with a concentration in finance, he has regularly made the Dean's List and was selected for membership in Beta Gamma Sigma. In April of 2014, George was recognized by former President Bill Clinton for his efforts in increasing awareness among the IIT Stuart community about the U.S. national debt through the Up to Us campaign. He has been involved with several student organizations, having served as senator for the Student Government Association and as president of the Undergraduate Business Council. George also served as teaching assistant for Dr. John Twombly and as a finance tutor at IIT's Academic Resource Center. He has spent his summers traveling around Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, and interning at CIG Advisors in Michigan and Deutsche Bank in New York. Following graduation in December, George accepted an offer to work as an investment analyst at RCP Advisors, a private equity funds of funds firm in Chicago. He is also very committed to his home country, Syria, and leads efforts to increase awareness and raise donations for humanitarian and educational causes. George was recently accepted at Yale's Global Pre-MBA Leadership Program. It is my pleasure to welcome George Batah to the podium.
Thank you, Ms. Mitchell. It's a little bit nervous to be here for the very first time. Okay, so Dean Callis, distinguished faculty, honored guests, families, and fellow students, good afternoon. My name is George Batah, and I represent one of the many voices of the graduating class of 2015. I would like to genuinely thank all of you for being here on this monumentous day in our lives. And I especially would like to thank my grandmother, my aunt, my uncle and his family for being here just to be with me. I also want to thank an exceptional lady and my mentor, Rania Sukkar, who couldn't make it today, but had a fundamental positive impact on my life and career. Dan Brown, the highly acclaimed author, noted that everything is possible, the impossible just takes longer. I believe that I always had in mind, and my stay here at Illinois Institute of Technology has always supported. Coming to the US from Syria in 2013 was a pivotal event at a critical stage of my life. This move represented a transition from a country that unfortunately is suffering from an ugly, devastating civil war to a country that is built upon the promise of a better future. I lost a year in this transition as I had to take some extra classes. But again, as Dan Brown noted, everything is possible. The impossible just could take longer, right? I am here with the help of Jusoor Organization, an initiative founded by a group of Syrian experts to support the education for Syrian youth. This was founded from their belief that only education can build nations. For all of those who ask me on a regular basis, where is Syria going? What is happening to Syria? The only answer that I have that with all the love and dedication that we have for this country, that we have for Syria, and with the endless efforts by people like the founders of Jusoor organizations and hundreds of activists, I can tell you that we will rebuild this country, and I'm sure that we will. No matter how gloomy the present looks like, we will make it great again. Syria is a great country, has always been a great country, and will always be a great country. Back to my story now. I landed here at Illinois Institute of Technology, and to be specific, Stuart School of Business. And what a greater destination could I ask for, and place known for its inclusiveness, education, and reputation. Stuart wasn't just a step in my life or my career. Stuart provided me with a range of experiences that shaped my mentality and views of the world. It made me believe that I can not only change the world, but I'm also responsible to do that. I'm responsible to make my city, my society, and my country better ones. From finance to entrepreneurship, from marketing to social impact, Stuart has helped to form top-notch students to go and change the world. I can never forget the amount of support I received with my team when we stepped up on the national level and participated in a nationwide campus competition to increase awareness about the US fiscal debt, which is huge, by the way. It was a month-long campaign that included everything, from debates to lectures to presentations to even flash mobs and parties. What the people knew back then, that the outcome was phenomenal. What the people knew that IIT won second place. IIT and our team was recognized by President Clinton. But what people might miss is that Stuart has a pivotal role in this success. We could never make it, we could never achieve what we did without the endless support from Stuart. From everyone, from Professor Shadowan, who helped us shaping our strategies, to every single professor who welcomed us in his or her classes to launch genuine debates among students about the issue, to Anna Rossetti, who tirelessly helped us to deploy Stuart resources to achieve the impossible. Stuart was even more than that to us as student leaders. It was our first and last resort indeed. It was the first place that I used to go to as senator or as president of undergraduate president of undergraduate business council when I have a new innovative idea that I want to pursue. There was two options. I would either go, we either finish the meeting with endless support to do the right things and to do it no matter, they would give us all the resources no matter what to get it done, or I would go back with constructive feedback to come back with a more thorough proposal. In both cases, it was extremely rewarding. I learned how to convince others. I learned how to get things done in the right way. I learned how to deal with objections. I learned how to think flexibly, and I learned how to present my ideas diplomatically. All skills I'm using every single day performing my job after graduation. So, thank you for that. The only truth that stands still is that Stuart prepared us for real life, prepared us in a way to say no to the impossible. Behind our shining facing, neat hair, and glamorous smiles you're seeing today, there are hidden stories, hundreds of hidden stories. Stories of tens of cups of coffees from 7-Eleven and Global Crown to deliver an on-time 10 pages homework to Professor Wise. Hours and hours in Galvin Library to secure a B+, a B- actually, at best, in Professor Twombly 351. Tens of all-nighters in dorm rooms and hallways to catch up with all the financial models before Professor Shadowan 10 a.m. exams. And above all, crazy schedules to involve ourselves in as many organizations and clubs as possible, to be engaged all the time. That all led to very high levels of pressures to pull everything together. As a product of these challenges we have all faced, we now all have become stronger, more refined, and more sophisticated versions of ourselves. For all of you who are graduating today, I want to tell you that I am proud of you, that IIT is proud of you, and Stuart is proud of you, and I bet that your families are proud of you. But above all, I want you to be proud of yourself. In this very moment, you are setting yourself apart from millions of people around the globe who want to be in your shoes in this day. Now you're off to great future and great careers. Be proud, because this pride is very well earned. Always remember that only the sky would be our limit. Today is our last day as undergrad, grad, and some PhD students. As we move into the land of tomorrow, let's one more time remember Dan Brown quotation. Everything is possible. The impossible just takes longer. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2015.